Hope you're all having a lovely day. We're okay to begin off with UFC 3. Create a character. And there go James. Oh, bummer. See what we go for. I'll go for the warrior. Youngest. Sort of far right and work our way up. Change the appearance. Beard. All that hair. We'll go with luminous blue, purple, or green. Bit of a Joker look. I'll go with blue. Eyebrows. Bloody, I got fucked up eyebrows. I'm so bitches now. I'll go with red. Who is it?
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Remix. That shit we can.
Let's get used to these controllers.
It's been said that you play baseball, play football, or play basketball. You don't play fighting. To put yourself on the line against an opponent trained to defeat you is not something for the weak-minded. Because while mastering all combat sports disciplines is necessary to compete, to succeed, a fighter must have the heart and determination to walk through fire in search of victory. Tonight, the journey begins. Far from the bright lights of Las Vegas or New York City. But as the saying goes, when the octagon door shuts, a fight's a fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Get some, bitch. Fighting a girl man.
Ready, fight. Ready. Good.
Might not. Probably didn't even see that coming.
Ready, fight. Ready. Good.
Go on, bam, back. And it.
You gotta get it. They hated that skunk. They hated that skunk.
UFC President Dana White, and we're always looking for up-and-coming talent to sign. Back in the day, I used to scout the world looking for new talent, but I haven't done that in years. I'm looking for the next Ronda Rousey, the next Robbie Lawler, the next Conor McGregor. I'm looking for future champions, and I'm willing to go to any show, anywhere in the world to find them. Super excited about the talent on tonight's card. A lot of tough fighters. Let's see who really wants their shot at the UFC.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Look, over the top. Whoa! Got blasted, he's still in there, this kid.
Look how banged up this dude is. I'm not gonna believe this.
Look at this! He's done! He called it! He called it!
Out for the count.
That was nasty. An impressive win against a tough opponent. I'm in. We're going to give him a shot in the UFC.
everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local flyweight circuit en route to his Octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup. Well, he was discovered on Dana White looking for a fight, and man, did he come through with style points that night. As such, here he is, making his UFC debut a few short months later. And the question beckons, will there be jitters? We hear a lot about those UFC nerves, and sometimes it leads to an adrenaline dump, and that can be the difference in a win or a loss. So if he can bottle the nerves and deal with the bright lights of the famed Octagon, there's no denying the skill set, the skills, the demeanor. That's what got him to the big show. We'll see if he can perform now in the UFC.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do is utilize his footwork, his takedown defense, and land hard strikes to get the victory.
So the decorated submission specialist has arrived on the greatest proving ground in mixed martial arts, and even at the UFC level, not a lot of guys are used to facing submission opponents at this level. Gotta think, path of least resistance tonight is to take the fight to the ground and look to set up some of those patented chokes. Good to see a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner of this caliber where he belongs in the big show.
This guy is a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. He has had massive success, not just inside the Octagon, but in the world of straight grappling.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, a warrior. And now introduces his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 124 pounds. The gentleman. And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, good to have you with us as we get underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. All right, so here we go with round 1 after winning his fight on Dana White looking for a fight. Back to the feet. All right, first round is underway, so as a submission specialist, you know what he's going to be trying to do here, Joe. Somehow, some way, take the striker down, set up his submission attempts. That is his bread and butter. We'll see if he can execute here tonight.
Big punches. Vicious, vicious punch combinations here. Oh, he landed an uppercut. Oh, what a leg kick. Oh. That's a hard hook.
Oh, text them, betcha.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Oh, he's landed some good shots here.
In on a single here. First takedown attempt is there. Tags him with the left hand.
Oh, this fight's close to being stopped. Oh, he's out cold. Beautiful ground and pound KO.
Yeah, Joe, the finish comes courtesy of some outstanding ground and pound, and it's one thing to try to score when you have your opponent in a compromised position on the ground. It's another thing to try to end the fight, and that's exactly what he was trying to do here tonight. Elbows and punches and hammer fists, one weapon after the next, and ultimately the knockout materializes. Nicely done there.
Check it out again.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Blimey.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Warrior.
All right, so congratulations to the winner, off to a nice 1-0 start in the UFC. This was his promotional debut, and it could not have gone much better for him here tonight as he starts to celebrate with his coaches and teammates. Congratulations to the UFC newcomer.
Training.
Focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. Dig deep. You think champions train the way you just did? No way.
Oh, fine.
Our punches. I want to see a high accuracy rate. There we go. Touch him up. That's it. Good work. Good job. Your punch accuracy is fantastic.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup. Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach.
Ready? Are you ready? Let's go fight.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Oh, beautiful right hook. Oh, big left hand.
And really starting to make these shots count.
He is going after it here. Nice leg kick. And he's looking for that left. There's a nice inside leg kick. Oh, he nailed him. He tagged him again. That's it. He's out.
That is it.
He is out. Wow. What a knockout. Man. Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Let's see if we can get a better look at that from another angle. Check out this angle here. Bam! Out.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Warrior.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. Well, Joe Rogan, this is as accomplished a kickboxer as has made the walk to the UFC octagon as we've seen in the last several years. I'm excited to see his kickboxing skills on display in this particular matchup. Really a nice arsenal of kicks. He'll attack that lead leg beautifully, not to mention the solid punching technique that he brings to the table. This man is a danger for anyone in his striking range. When that octagon door closes, we're expecting fireworks tonight.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
Well, this is an outstanding kickboxer making his way to the UFC octagon right now. Very interesting stylistic matchup here tonight. Just an outstanding arsenal of kicks, great punching technique, power in both hands, works the lead leg, not afraid to work the body. Just a complete kickboxer here, now plying his trade in mixed martial arts. A dangerous proposition for anyone caught in his striking range.
This guy is an outstanding striker. What he wants to do is use his defense to keep the fight standing, use the takedown defense and a good solid sprawl, and if he does go to the ground, make sure he gets back up and punishes his opponent.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 5 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, a warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 5 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 124 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Black Mamba. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, New York has been all the rage, but this was a place we visited quite frequently over the last several years. Good to be back at the Prudential Center here in Newark, New Jersey, as we get underway. Well, his last fight will be a tough act to follow as we get ready for round 1 here. Brutal knockout his last time out, and that positioned him for this opportunity here tonight. So, can he keep the momentum going as the challenges get stiffer, keep the winning streak intact, and of course try to get another win by knockout to take his popularity soaring to another level.
Inside control. He's got the full mount.
All right, so first round is underway. You know, when it comes to his strategy, a lot of it is rooted in his kicking game, has massive power.
That's it, he's out.
He's gonna do it.
Wow. Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is, and that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Again, maybe he caught the guy cold a little bit. He didn't have a chance to warm up, but that is a huge result for him here tonight, and on the other side, he didn't take much damage. So, big, big win for him here tonight.
Here it is from a different angle. Check it out here.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Warrior.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight.
Way to put them together. That's not the game you're bringing.
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. Oh, is it great to see this guy make the walk here tonight. Really as accomplished a striker as we've seen come into the UFC in years. And no surprise, he'll be interested in keeping the fight standing tonight. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic. If the takedown defense holds up, figures to have a pronounced advantage on the feet.
This fighter has outstanding footwork. He is amongst the best in the world at changing angles and always being in a position where he can land against his opponent, but he's out of range of his opponent's counterattacks.
Man, is it good to see a striker of this caliber make the walk to the UFC octagon tonight. Really decorated on the feet, and no surprise, he's definitely interested, Joe, in keeping this fight standing. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic tonight. Takedown defense will be a weapon of use if he can keep the fight upright. Scary for the opposition tonight.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
Hard tail to take for this flyweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 6 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, a warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, International. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, this is a venue that has hosted so many big UFC fights over the last several years, and we are underway at Jeunesse Arena right here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. All right, here we go with round 1. His knockout streak really has been the stuff of legend, knocking out contenders left and right. He's won his last 3, all of them by flush knockout. Shades of Vitor Belfort back in 2013. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Beautiful hand skills here, the right then the left. All right, so first round is underway. You know, when it comes to his strategy, a lot of it is rooted in his kicking game. Has massive power, whether he's attacking the head, the legs, or the body. So let's see how early he can find his range with those kicks here tonight.
He got tagged there.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Right hook to the head, block. Just misses with the straight left hand. Back and forth we go. Lands a punch. Starting to see some of the damage cut underneath that right eye. Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. And he connects there. Well, missed on that one. He blocks the punch.
Oh, tagged him.
All right, so a swing and a miss there, and largely due to fatigue. His stamina is low, and he's got to figure out a way to conserve some energy if he's going to have any success later in this fight. Punch is blocked. Well, he is eternally aggressive, but he paid for it there. His head was wide open, and his opponent is able to land the uppercut there. He's going to have to figure some things out here, Joe. Manage his wrist better. I know he's confident in his chin, but right now he's becoming a sitting duck. 90 seconds to go now. Watch the shot here, Joe. And he eats a right hand there.
Very nice.
Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe.
Nice body shot.
Now he goes for the single leg.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Back to the feet now.
Trying to get a single.
Oh, gets the takedown late in the round here, Joe.
Nice left hand. Excellent ground and pound here, not giving his opponent any break. He's out. It's over.
Wow.
Beautiful KO just as the round was ending.
Wow, so just when his opponent maybe was trying to turn the page to the next round, he gets caught with that huge shot, goes down, and the referee wisely jumps in to stop the fight. So that'll do it. Beautiful technique there on the fight-ending blow, and maybe he caught his opponent off. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffett.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliante has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 43 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Warrior.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. Power, power, power. As he makes the walk tonight, no denying what he'll be trying to do to unleash some of the more devastating kicks we have seen in the UFC in years. Just brutally powerful, and oftentimes he'll do major damage just by landing one or two kicks to that lead leg or to the body, thereby changing the complexion of the fight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr. Enter this young man. Scary, scary power on his kicking game.
This guy has devastating takedowns. The ability to get his opponent to the mat time and time again has proven to be one of the most effective tools in his arsenal.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. With
Here you go, first round, you ready? You ready? Let's go.
Here we go. All right, so here we go with round one as we get this rivalry matchup underway. These fighters, of course, do not like each other. They have said they will try to just focus on their skills and letting their skills take over. Easier said than done, of course, when you're sharing the octagon with someone who you have such legitimate disdain for.
Jab. He lands a clean combination.
All right, so here we go with round one, and it doesn't figure to take him long to start to establish his kicking game, Joe. He's got some of the most powerful kicks in this division, and he does not discriminate. He'll go to the body, he'll go up top. Let's see how the early portions of this one play out. And he continues to work on the inside of that lead leg. So getting right to the strategy here, Joe. He told us he wanted to chew up that lead leg of his opponent. First leg kick lands flush.
Nice left kick to the body. Good defense there.
Nice jab. Able to land a combination there. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. And he landed the right hand there. Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked.
Tagged him.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
There's a single attempt.
Pushing forward now with strikes, and now he's able to secure the takedown.
Oh! He's getting busted up.
Tags him with the left.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Joey opts for the knee to the body inside control, and that one lands.
He's going to try to take the back, I think. And full back. He's got him flattened out. Nice.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Nice shot to the head. Good punch.
He's very close to the finish here.
Back up.
Well, he got his head snapped back by that straight hand there, and he's shown a vulnerability tonight by leaning right into that punch as he tries to set up his own offense. May want to focus on some defense here moving forward.
Whoa!
10 seconds. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Let's take a look at it again here. You can really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
The beautiful Jenny Andrade to get us going.
Here you go, second round, you ready? You ready? Let's
All
go.
right, round two. Oh, nice kick. Oh! He's got him hurt here.
He tagged him again. He hurt him with that hook.
Well, he wanted us to make it very clear to the MMA fans out there that he's not trying to...
Big left hook! He's throwing.
The body.
And he pummels out of it. Good right hand.
Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent. How about that shin? All right, so he lands that first kick to the body. That is a very good sign for him moving forward in this fight. That body kick likely the first of many to come here tonight. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Well, this fighter hasn't thrown any kicks so far in this fight, and if he has, they have been few and far between. When you've got that type of weapon in your arsenal, I'm at a loss as to why he hasn't chose to execute with it here tonight. Well, he just hasn't been efficient with his strikes here tonight. There's another swing and a miss, and at this point, if he can't preserve some stamina moving forward, this is going to end up being an awfully long night.
Again, he clinches here.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
He went for an elbow.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Takedown attempt there.
Nice takedown. That cut on his cheek is getting worse.
Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt. Clean execution on that leg kick.
Oh! He's hurt! He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble.
Oh, he might be out.
Tagged him to the left. Oh, that's it!
And that's going to do it.
Huge punch for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight.
And here's the end of the fight. Let's take a look at that again. Check it out here. Boom.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Warrior.
All right, so the rivalry fight lives up to the hype, and man, is that one happy winner right there as he celebrates with his coaches. He wanted this one in the worst way, and he gets it in a big way. Congratulations on winning this rivalry matchup here tonight.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor. Every fighter who competes in the octagon will tell you that he will take a win by any means possible. But as one of the UFC's top strikers, this flyweight star is taking the judges out of the equation, as he has used fists and feet to finish each of his opponents during his winning streak by way of spectacular knockout. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup. Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. But few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay at his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming back.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
All right, so here he is, a very accomplished striker, finally making the walk to the octagon tonight. Gotta think he'll be interested, of course, in keeping this fight standing in his wheelhouse. And he's got the takedown defense to keep this fight where he wants it. No doubt he'll be looking to put on a striking clinic here tonight.
This guy is an outstanding striker. What he wants to do is use his defense to keep the fight standing, use the takedown defense in a good solid sprawl, and if he does go to the ground, make sure he gets back up and punishes his opponent.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 8 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, the Warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 3 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Dollar Bill. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And here we go. All right, ready to go for round 1, and it's hard not to harken back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase here tonight. Can he keep the momentum going, work his way towards that top 10, and register another knockout? His fan base is swelling. He is more popular than ever after a big knockout win his last time out.
Nice left kick to the body. Good punch.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Wham! The right and the left behind
This
it.
guy's throwing early.
Oh, and down. Nice. He's landing some big strikes from the full guard.
Get out of there.
Boom! It's over.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Let's see it again. Great angle here. Bam!
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Warrior.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside.
Work on your punch accuracy. Land at a high percentage. There we go. Touch him up. Good work. Good work. You really touched him up out there. on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. Great combination. Keep that up. Put the pressure on him. That's it. Precision. Push yourself. That's precise. No. Beautiful work.
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. Boxer making his way to the UFC octagon right now. Very interesting style of power in both hands. Works the lead leg. Not afraid to work the body. Just a complete kickboxer here.
What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
So the decorated submission specialist has arrived on the greatest proving ground in mixed martial arts, and even at the UFC level, not a lot of guys are used to facing submission opponents at this level. Gotta think, path of least resistance tonight is to take the fight to the ground and look to set up some of those patented chokes. Good to see a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner of this caliber where he belongs in the big show.
This guy is a world-class submission artist, and he will have a massive advantage if this turns into a grappling exchange. Look for him to attack with all forms of submissions.
And now our tale of the tape for this flyweight tilt. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, the Warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Iceman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
Here we go. All right, ready to go with round 1. Shades of Vitor Belfort circa 2013 for this young man. He's won his last 3 fights, all of them by vicious knockout. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. That landed.
Yeah, he's getting lit up here.
All right, so here we go with round one. The jiu-jitsu practitioner and submission specialist will probably go for the early takedown attempt here. You know he wants this fight on the ground. He doesn't want to hang out on the feet, standing on a napkin in the center of the octagon. He's got to try to take this fight down and set up one of his vaunted submissions. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Oh, multiple strikes landing here. He has certainly found the range here in this round. Checks the leg kick, Joe. Takes him down.
Very nice sweep. He takes the back. He landed a left hand there.
And that's going to do it.
A huge barrage of strikes. He kept coming and finally landed one big bomb for the knockout.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there, Joe. Landed flush, and I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
We can see it one more time from a different angle. Ground and pound at its finest, and that is the shot that ends this fight. Check it out again. Bam! Nighty night.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 49 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Warrior.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. Good to see this talented fighter make the walk again once tonight. Gotta think he'll look to use his speed and footwork in this fight. Those appear to be his biggest advantages. Maybe not the most powerful guy on the roster necessarily, but exceptionally quick on the feet. Very good at using his feet to set up angles for his offense, and will mix it up. A lot of variations to his attacks. Can fight on the outside, but also not afraid to enter the pocket to stick and move. Great job of moving that head off the center line. Just an outstanding striker who brings a lot of different attributes to the table.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. This is as accomplished a submission specialist as we've seen cross into the UFC in years. And other than the Damian Maia types, most guys just aren't used to facing opponents at this level. You got to think he'll be trying to get this fight to the canvas early so he can work to set up a submission.
This guy is a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist. His chokes, his arm bars, his leg locks, everything is world-class. And if the fight goes to the ground, he will have a distinct advantage.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, a warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 8 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 124 pounds. Fighting out of New York, New York, the King! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
Ready.
And we are underway. All right, round 1 is upon us, Joe Rogan, and this man sold a lot of tickets here tonight. When you put together a winning streak like this, your fan base is going to swell. That is exactly what has happened to this young man here tonight. And if he can win this fight, Joe, you got to think his next one will be for the UFC title.
He's doing a great job of being unpredictable and mixing things up here.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. Look for him to try to set up the early takedown attempt. That would be a path to trying to set up one of his vaunted submissions, and might look to work the ground game here pretty early, Joe. So we'll see how early he shoots and tries to get this fight where he's most comfortable.
Wow! Both guys have proved to be dangerous in the opening seconds of this fight.
Landed a big kick there.
Oh, good left hand.
The big right hand!
Big shot with the left.
Huge left hand.
Look at this, takedown! Vicious punch combinations here. Oh, he's out cold. Beautiful ground and pound KO.
Yeah, Joe, that was some throwback-style ground and pound. He was trying to pound his opponent's head through the damn canvas. He wasn't looking to score there. He was looking to land big shots and get his opponent out of there. Well, mission accomplished on that front. This is one of the bigger knockout victories of his career.
We can see it one more time from a different angle. Ground and pound at its finest, and that is the shot that ends this fight. Take a look at this from a different angle. Bam! Lights out.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by the Warrior.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joey. Gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon.
High accuracy. Now I'm talking. There we go. Touch him up. You got more. There we go. Nice shot. You really touched him up out there.
To become a legend in the UFC, a fighter needs someone to push him to be great. McGregor had Diaz, Jones had Cormier, and Silva had Sonnen. Each series didn't just pit the best against the best, but it matched up rivals that had personal scores to settle. And when the octagon door shut, the bad blood reached a boiling point. Who will be the one to step up and put this feud to rest? Or give up bragging rights once and for all?
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, folks. The wait is nearly over for this one. Unquestionably a rivalry fight. These guys have really stolen the show during fight week, jawing at each other at the weigh-in. No love lost between these two fighters. Only one man can have his hand raised here tonight. Let's see who can bottle the emotions and produce here on the world's biggest stage.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch and corner inside the octagon, and he's always in a position where he can strike and then get away from his opponent's counters.
Well, at one point, Brandon Moreno had a 10-fight winning streak to his credit, and man, did he burst on the scene in the UFC, coming off of that 24th season of The Ultimate Fighter. Not a ton was expected of him on the show. Now the expectations are lofty, given what he did against Louis Smolka and then Ryan Benoit inside the octagon. 9 wins by way of submission. The rear naked choke is a big weapon for him. Very much a fast starter as well, something the opposition has got to be mindful of here tonight.
This guy is an elite submission fighter. He has a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game, and if he gets this fight to the ground, he will have a distinct advantage.
And now our tale of the tape for this flyweight tilt. More than 5 years apart, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. And now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, the Warrior. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Brandon, the Assassin Baby Moreno! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Went high, missed.
Connects there with the punch.
Oh, jumping knee!
Oh, big left.
Caught that one on the forearm.
Ooh.
Vicious elbow lands to the head. Hard hook.
Lands a nice one, too.
Oh! These are some bombs he is throwing.
Big body shot.
To the body. Tries some serious power in that kick, but misses.
Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping...
Big left hook! Vicious punch combinations here. Excellent posture here. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Into full guard. He's trying to pry his way out of this half guard now. Nice sweep.
Back to the feet now. Big left hand there inside. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
You got to be careful when you throw the same technique over and over and over again.
Gets the elbow up into the target.
Feinting. Oh!
Well, no issue finding his timing here. Nice series of strikes as he continues to land.
Oh! Wow! He's out cold.
That'll do it!
Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, that one is going to be hard to top when it comes to handing out performance bonuses late in the night. A huge kick for the knockout victory, and he couldn't have caught him much more flush. Full force, full extension, and you knew if he connected with that weapon at one point in this fight, it was going to spell the end of the night for his opponent. Mission accomplished right there.
Let's take a look at that again here. Check it out again. I mean, just stiff.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Warrior.
All right, so the rivalry fight lives up to the hype, and man, is that one happy winner right there as he celebrates with his coaches. He wanted this one in the worst way, and he gets it in a big way. Congratulations on winning this rivalry matchup here tonight. up next, a UFC fly. Hard tip.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, always great to be back in the Pacific time zone. We get underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us for a night of UFC action. All right, round one is underway, and you always wonder what a fighter's mentality is going to be when the stakes get raised, when he is on the main card for the first time. This guy has been a prelim machine, Joe Rogan, but a lot of people were calling for him to get a high-profile opportunity. He is certainly staring at one here tonight. We'll see what he can do with it. Landing a good series of strikes here. All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan obviously coming in here tonight.
Oh, big elbow! Oh!
He's got him hurt here. Wow, huge head kick.
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Nasty kick to the body land.
What a fight we got going on here. Oh!
Oh, very nice. He's starting to land those kicks to the body.
Oh, absolutely, Joe. These kicks to the body really started to do a lot of damage.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. And he connects there, Joe. Right hand and a left. Oh, going for the takedown here. Gets the single leg takedown. 3 minutes have elapsed here in round one.
Let's see if he can pass that half guard. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
He postures into place.
Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch. Back to the feet now. Oh, working the inside of that leg.
Nice kicks.
Oh, looks like his leg might be hurt here, Joe. Limping a little bit. How about that shin? Able to check the high kick. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Exactly. Good takedown defense. In half guard position. Big punch from the bottom.
Round two is next.
There's a nice leg kick. And here's another beautiful leg kick. And there's another excellent leg kick.
Brittany Palmer holding it down for us here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Tags him with the left hand. Well, you know, it was a difficult weight cut for him a day ago. He trains out of Carissy's gym there in the United States. Perhaps there was an injury that he was dealing with during training camp. But you can even see aesthetically, Joe, he's not nearly as conditioned or even as muscular as he was entering the octagon for previous fights. So, not saying he can't win the thing, but certainly his cardio and his stamina bears watching here if we do indeed hit the latter rounds. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Good job of timing strikes here. And there he swung with a haymaker.
Lands to the body there. And he connects with the punch. Kick lands for him there.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed. That hurt him.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary.
Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. That is a huge bruise on his body, Joe. You got to think that's going to impact his mobility.
And he's in full guard.
90 seconds to go in round two.
Nice shot to the head.
And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Missed on the strike attempt there. His stamina has really failed him here tonight. He's got to figure out a way to preserve some energy as this fight moves forward. Kick block there, Joe.
Nice inside leg kick.
Landed that one.
Whoa! This could be it right here. Body kick, look at that. Good defense there. Whoa, head kick.
15 seconds remain in the round. That punch will work right through the guard.
Another nice kick, very solid.
And that's the end of round number two. The OG Ariane Celeste in the building with us tonight. Third and final round here. Oh, he just continues to land with a high volume of strikes here. Not unlike the previous.
Elbow to the head. He's in a lot of trouble.
Back to the feet. Head kick attempt, it's blocked.
Oh, very nice. He went for an elbow.
How about that shin? Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
And separate.
And he lands a nice kick. Just misses with the straight left hand. All right, so a swing and a miss there, and largely due to fatigue. His stamina is low, and he's got to figure out a way to conserve some energy if he's going to have any success later in this fight. Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Looking for the takedown, he gets it.
Full guard here.
Well, the body work's starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side.
Good shot. It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Lands a good shot from the bottom. Beautiful sweep.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's posturing up here. And a hammer fist. Big shot.
Lands
Huge
a big elbow there.
elbow to the head. Oh, that's it. It's over. Beautiful knockout. He got the full mount and landed some brutal ground and pound for the KO.
How about the ground and pound to finish the fight, Joe? That is as good an offensive execution as we have seen on the ground in recent memory. One big shot after the next. He wasn't just trying to score or buy time before the referee stood them up. He was trying to pound his opponent out of there, and that is exactly what he did. You wonder if some fighters will watch this footage and look. All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout international.
So first main card fight for him and one of the better performances of his UFC tenure as he celebrates there with his coaches. His team believed as the fights got bigger and the stakes got higher, his performances would get even better. That is exactly the way it played out here in this one.
All right, let's work that stand-up. I want to see you knock him down. You got to do more damage. There we go. We got range. I want a little more behind that now. Come on there. No. More combos. Not it. Now you're touching.
flex. I'm the realest, and it bought me a daughter, flip the head to the back.
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, and now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Well, how about the age discrepancy here, more than 15 years apart?
You ready? You ready?
Well, good to have you with us once again as the UFC returns here to the Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and we are underway. Well, largely in the UFC, John Moraga has won the... Whoa! Well, it's what every fighter dreams of as we get ready to go here in round one on the main card on pay-per-view. He was on the media conference call with the UFC earlier this week. Now with all of the attention on him, with all of the eyeballs of the MMA world on him, can he live up to the hype and get his hand raised here tonight? Let's see if he can get off to a good start. Moraga gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Well, you're playing with fire there. He left the body wide open there, and he has shown an increased vulnerability to that strike, Joe, by leaning in, almost moving in with the strike to set up his own offense. We'll see if he lowers that guard, lowers those elbows to prevent further damage.
He's feinting with that punch, showing that punch.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Nice punch there by Moraga.
He lands a huge elbow to the head.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe.
Just picking him apart.
Oh!
He's teeing off with some vicious shots. Oh, tagged him.
That's a nice one, too.
Big overhand. Nice leg kick.
Man! Nice punch by Moraga.
He went for an elbow. And he doesn't get it.
Takedown attempt there.
And he grabs a single. He's posturing up here.
Working out of the half guard here. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. That kick blocked by Moraga. Oh, that left hand is money tonight. As he presses forward with the combination there. Nice punch there by Moraga. Now mixing one into the body.
Clean punch.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, he's hurt! He's hurt! Hard hook.
What a round. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool.
You okay? All right. Breathe. You're good, man. We've been here before. It's okay. You just got caught. I need this.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual. Round 2 is underway.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off that round. Nice jab, very snappy jab. Oh! He's trying to hang on.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick.
He hurt him with that hook. Huge uppercut, misses.
Checks the leg kick.
Nice inside leg kick, very nice. Caught him with a punch.
How about that shin? Landing a good series of strikes here. Moraga's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly.
Dropping down, looking for a single. Oh, and down.
Moraga gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Both fighters back to their feet now.
Oh! He's rocked. Big shot with the left. Oh!
Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
And another one. He's in trouble. Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Oh! He's out!
Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Well, that was a no-doubter, Joe, and he's made a career of knocking guys out with kicks, but that one right there might have just been the best yet. Caught the opponent flush, full force, outstanding extension with the leg, and really once he connected with the target, the official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Warrior.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.